Don't panic. It is later than that time said. I have had a day. We have this from Inky to my multifaceted Steven. Thanks for inviting me over. Feel like I got to see a secret side of you. Alright, I got inspired by your secret side and bought you a secret thing. It's attached to invite me back. Inky. From Jolly Red, we get our painting. And from Simon, hi, Steven. Look at this postcard smells. I dipped it in gravy. I licked the gravy off, and I sent it to you. Simon's just out here licking everything. It's just what he does. Pinky gave us Monstera. Is that? Oh, it's a plant. Okay. I can solve that. Sorry, Pinky. Let's move this to behind the bag of money so I know not to sell it. There we go. Yeah, so today we had our hot water heater installed. We have a new one already, finally. It's been a few days. This has needed washed for a bit. It's not as bad as I used to let it get, but like, this is one of those cases, I'm sure anyone else who deals with like severe dandruff can kind of back me up on this one, especially if they don't like consistently shower. Going like 3 days without showering, your dandruff will really start acting up. If you give it like a week without showering, your dandruff stops bugging you. Just completely. Cashew, come on in out of the rain. Lay it on me. I was reading a whodunit novel from the library when I found a note sandwiched between the pages. I read the note. It said balloons won't break from a mosquito bite. Seriously weird, Squeak. Got so caught up in wondering why someone would write that I couldn't concentrate on my book anymore. Oh. We have a library? I didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, I'm to the point where I need to be really careful not to scratch my head, or else it's going to irritate my dandruff. And also, it's another thing. And this is on me. I'd asked my mother to if she could throw some shampoo for me onto a grocery order, and she threw on an anti-dandruff shampoo, which you'd think would be great. I have dandruff. Anti-dandruff shampoos sound like a great thing, and for the longest time, yeah, I'd be right there with you. Like, yeah, those are good things. It's a good. My dandruff got better when I stopped using my anti-dandruff shampoo. So, yeah, it's gotten worse again. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need to be more specific next time. And I know what some of y'all are thinking. You just go get your own shampoo. Yeah, I could. But I'm lazy. And like, if she's doing up a grocery order anyway, to be sent here, why go to store when store thing and food come to us? You know? It's just not logical. Especially where the shampoo aisle tends to give me a migraine. Like, I will fully admit, some of those things have really good scents to them. But they are a way too strong of a perfume, and it really messes with my perfume allergy. And like, I'm just kind of destroyed by that aisle. Like, it's the same as some perfumes in general. Like, they smell nice, I get it, but they're so strong. Like, the fact it gives me a migraine completely negates any pleasantness I get from the perfume that the other person is wearing. It's like, may as well talk with Serrano. He's right here. Bingus, something I see you. Let's chat. I wonder how much walking I've done the sound so far. Must be close to setting a record, Squeak. Yeah, it's a record for yourself, definitely. But, yeah. definitely need to shower in the morning. And I know what you might be thinking, shower tonight. It's too late. It just is. Anyone with long hair can back me up on this one. If you plan on going to bed in the next, like, 2-3 hours, you don't shower with super long hair. It will not be dry on time before you go to bed. At least if you don't like sleeping with wet hair. Like, and I don't. Pinky is asleep. Tress, no, I didn't. Thanks for waking me up. I guess I needed a quick snooze. That is fair. But, yeah, I've been back playing a lot of Phantasy Star lately. Because, you know, it's what I do. Also, I will note, the reason why, like, the intro is before now, like, I wanted to check my morning turnip prices, but I didn't know if I'd have time to, like, actually record. So I basically just recorded the intro, so that I'd still have the intro if anything special was happening today. And Flick is here somewhere. It's been raining all day, so no bugs. But Flick is here somewhere. Like, it was literally raining earlier, it's raining now, so... Bad day for Flick, but... That's fine. Be a good day for gyroids tomorrow. And it's a good day for me. It's like, new hot water heater. I'm gonna need to, just for my own curiosity's sake, look up the exact model number of hot water heater they gave us. Because it was really expensive. So if I look it up and it's like a 6-year water heater, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. This was like $2,000 to get it installed. From looking at hot water heaters myself, yeah, they are a lot, like, that would be a pretty high-end one if it was just the money going to buying the hot water heater. So, I'm expecting at least a 10-year heater, like, for that kind of money, at least. Like, it's gonna be quite frustrating if we've only got, like, a 6-year heater, because it's like, really, guys? You just gonna do that to us? Sorry, I'm just really focused on this. What are you doing? I'm currently crafting a classic library wall. See how I do at it. DIYs are good to learn by doing them. I'm totally obsessed with it. Oh, we're gonna make your own? Yeah, sure. Oh, Flurry and Diva must have the same personality. Like, the same base personality. Because that's something only Diva has said to us. I think. I also just noticed that Flurry has a hamster cage with a small hamster in it. Flurry is over here owning her own kind. Maybe her favorite song is trying to tell us something. Just maybe. Oh, there was a bug. I think that would have been a new bug, too. That's one thing with the colors on this TV. I could not see that bug until it flew away. I'm not gonna go see Ed. You can't make me. I'm ignoring him. I'm hoping I just open the game tomorrow and he's not even there. He's just moved out. He's had enough of the flamingos and he's left. Yeah, it's been really fun being back playing Phantasy Star Online too. Like, I've literally encountered today the same player playing two different characters. And both of them, they were role-playing as a Liliphan, which is like a little bunny person in the Phantasy Star universe. I didn't realize that it was them at first, so I literally basically made the Doofenshmirtz line of like, man, you know, if I had a nickel for every time I encountered a small fuzzy companion today, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but like, it's weird it's happened twice. write things by hand as much as possible. I've read not many professionals use written day planners anymore. Guess I can understand why. They can be bulky and awkward, but I found a few that are more compact and convenient to use. Really, the best thing would be if I was able to keep my schedule memorized. I got the basics of mine memorized, and I've also got it written down now. I mean, that's what's on the board back there. I've been trying to, like, write on extra things when I get up in the morning. I don't think I did that today. I know I'm going to already be, before I even go to sleep, writing on shower for tomorrow, because I kind of need to do that. Especially because, like, having the grill going, like, I smell like smoke, which isn't a bad thing. I like the smell, but a lot of people don't, so, you know, it's real dark out. Let's talk. Playing days like this was perfect for playing games indoors. Me, I really like to run around and scream. It's fair. Fair. I generally prefer board games if I'm gonna sit at home and play something. Though, I mean, really, like, the thing I definitely prefer... Why does the top option have to change? It's so annoying. I want to put the money away, not bury it in a hole. Bam. I actually also forgot we had the message bottle. To the reader of this message, I've been thinking with a recipe I learned from my mom. And I think I've been tinkering with a recipe I learned from my mom, and I think I've finally perfected it. I wanted to get my idea out to the world, so I put it in this bottle. I'd love for you to try it out. Best wishes. Cocoa! Oh, I love cocoa. Mushroom salad. Cocoa's awesome. There's so many people I've seen that are like, man, Coco's creepy. It's like, no, she's not. She's cute. Like, quite literally, she's a gyroid. Gyroids are creepy? I don't. They're gyroids. They're silly little guys. But, yeah. I've been trying not to argue about Phantasy Star. It just happens. There's someone I talk to that, like, they themselves are really argumentative, so it's like really hard not to argue with them at times. Especially because, like, I know this person quite well. I know if you don't argue with them, they will take that to mean they're right. Not that you just can't be bothered to argue with them. So, you know, it's kind of frustrating. Hey, Rambler, are you here to see Queen? Want chat? Not really the trendy type. I wouldn't complain if something I got here caught on, Queen. That is fair. Oh, I started to yawn earlier and then it just didn't exactly happen. I feel like Gala would like this. I keep going back to the cute sneakers. Gonna go with these ones this time. Bam. Can I just buy that top? I cannot. It's the thing in the window. Okay. Came all the way in the rain just to come see us? You're the sweetest, Steven. Aw, no, you guys are. So I came to see ya. Sheesh. Flick, I would love to sell you some bugs today, my man. But I really don't think I'm going to find any. Also, I don't think today's going to be the longest day. I don't know yet. Like, I want to do some fishing because it is raining and Colasanth is a thing that I can possibly find. Welcome to Make Yourself at Home. Here's Bigfoot. What's the latest? I'm having trouble deciding what book I should read from the growing pile I keep adding to. I know. I'm gonna list some titles. You pick the one I'll read next. This one. Yeah, I should broaden my mind. I do like a challenge, and learning new things is my passion. Takes more than just a few big words and a title to scare me away from picking up a book. I'm sure gonna learn a lot from this one. Thanks so much for the recommendation, Bigfoot. Yeah, we don't need more nooks in town. We got 3 of them already. We don't need a 4th. And, like, fossils can't be murdered, so that premise in of itself just seems kind of dumb. Nothing wrong with a dumb premise, but, like, that one just felt like it would be a little too dumb. I do have all 4 fossils, right? Yes, I do. Okay. Yep, just scared away that same bug again. I didn't even notice it was there. Oh, let's come get the painting identified. Not identified. Donated. And these fossils identified. Fossils first. Painting second. Because if I do the painting first, I think it'll close the window. But, hey Blathers. Hey Blathies. I just did this first. Oh well. Looks like I get the test. My brain ain't working totally correct. It's much more than a dynamic painting. I'll have to, like, go through and actually, like, read the description of each painting. I didn't close the menu. I could swear it did, but that might just be older games I'm thinking of. That way I can have Blathers blather on about the paintings. Yeah, like... Literally, this person's the one I was basically arguing with about the various potencies of the spells in the game, and how, like, you do outgrow them. You just do. You say, like, but in very specific situations, you might want this one or that one. It's like, no, you don't. You really don't. And he kind of, in a way, proved the point that you only use a couple when he's like, well, when it comes to light spells, you only ever want the basic one. It's like, yeah, you're proving the point. That's why New Genesis got rid of a lot of the spells, because they were just filler. Weapon skills got the same treatment. A lot of the filler that nobody used got removed because it was filler that nobody used. Now, I will fully admit and agree, it is a bit of a bummer that you don't learn skills as you progress through New Genesis. I will fully agree that is a bummer. But, like, at the same time, you may as well not learn skills as you progress through regular PSO2. Like, because in general, like, with how skills worked in the original PSO2, you would fight enemies, they would drop discs, you pick up the disc, that disc will teach you a skill of a certain level. So let's say you end up finding a level 12 basic AoE fire spell. But you've only found a level 3 of the single target fire spell. So what's the current prices? 79. Okay. Your level 12 AoE spell, regardless of how the spells will end up at max level, is better right now. That's just undeniable. It would just be better. In every conceivable way. Because, you know, it's higher level by a not inconsiderate amount. Well, inconsiderable amount. Like, it's just simply going to be better. Like, which leads to the feeling that some of the other spells have more of a use and purpose than they actually do. Because, like, you're most likely going to find, playing a force, you're probably going to find higher level variants of the basic first spell of everything than, you know, the higher variations, at least initially. Which is going to lead you to feeling, man, these are really good. And then later on, you'll slowly start to realize you're not really using them anymore. And this person I basically was arguing with earlier was like, yeah, but that's just from people looking at just the potency and not actually using the spells properly. It's like, nah, that's just how the game works. Like, every MMO, you encounter that sort of thing. Like, every MMO has skills that you just simply replace. Even something like Final Fantasy 14, which apparently tries so hard to not have useless skills, and every skill is useful. It's like, but it's kind of not. Like, for the Paladin, Shield Bash. That is such a garbage skill. Because not only is it on your global cooldown, but it's basically a skill that is unique to the Gladiator or Paladin. Basically meaning, it's never required. You never need to interrupt an enemy faster than interject can. What's up, Steven? You're looking pump hammy. Let's chat. I know that look. You want to do patrol jogs with me, don't you? Nah, I want to do some fishing. Which is technically a patrol, just a patrol of the beaches. Making sure pirates don't invade. Unless it's Gullivar. He's allowed. But he doesn't invade, he just washes up. So, like, it's not even a controversial thing to be like, yeah, you're not gonna be using all of your spells at the end game. Like, that's generally just how it works. I imagine even in New Genesis, you're probably not using all of your spells at the end game, even though you've got 2 for every element. Like, you're basically probably just gonna be using, you know, probably the AoEs and maybe 1 single target. And that'll be it. Because the AoEs in general are just better. Admittedly, I haven't put much time into a force. I'm gonna be getting to that once I get to that with my my stream series, when I get to New Genesis on that. Because that's what I have that character starting as, is a force. I'm actually thinking of swapping over to force on my my stream character, just to basically have video evidence of, look, here's how spells actually work. Not that this person I've been arguing with would actually watch a video that would prove him wrong. It never can do that. Sea bass. I think we all know that type of person, though, where, like, you could literally show them to their face evidence that they're wrong, and they will still deny it and try to argue with you that they're actually right. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do with the rest of my day. Like, I know I've only recorded for like half an hour in total today, but I'm literally sitting here feeling really sleepy. I don't want to fish in the river. I want to fish in the ocean. What am I doing? And I'm like, I wanna start recording Undertale today, but I'm really sleepy, so I might have to do it tomorrow, which should be fine. Like, it's not really the most intensive of games, so I could probably record like quite a handful of episodes pretty easily tomorrow. Thought that was the 5th. That shark was really playing with me. And like, I know the thought is probably, well, just do it tonight. It's like, yeah, there's a difference between being a bit exhausted from having streamed and being tired in general. Like, when I'm this tired, I'm having to actively think through what I'm saying before I end up, like, breaking my word filters. You know? Because, like, I will fully admit, like, y'all are seeing the side of me that is, effectively, the best way to put it is family friendly. On my own, I curse, I make dirty jokes, you know, I'm not very family friendly. So, like, that is an active, basically, mental filter I put into place whenever I'm recording or streaming. And sometimes I just get so passionate about something that I just completely, that filter just goes away. And usually those are the times I apologize for breaking my own, you know, rules and such. Because it's like, literally I'm the one that says, hey, you know, keep things PG-13. And then I'll go breaking it, you know. There we go. Zebra turkey fish. Yeah, I'm about at the point where I can just go sell things. I hope you guys don't mind a potentially pretty short episode comparatively. Nope, got another potential shark. Gonna really try to fish with my ears on that one. Even though I was doing that before, and I still messed it up. So, you know. Yeah, like, I might spend some time, like... Because, like, I can do this while tired. I might spend some time tonight just, like, level grinding up, like, force on my stream character. Which... saying that in a video that goes up on Tuesday, when I'm probably going to be streaming Phantasy Star earlier today, where I'll probably be... Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not saying what level I am. I have also been, like, sitting down, like, basically thinking through, like, the NPCs that I really like from Phantasy Star. And I've come to the conclusion that I like more castes than any other race. Like, I just prefer castes. And I think it's just because they have more, like... They have more extremes in their personalities. Like, I love Rizza. She is an amazingly fun character to have around. She is a gun-obsessed, effectively, like, wires crossed in the wrong sort of way, murder machine that just finds the greatest joy in mowing down Dark Falls and his minions with an assault rifle. Like, it's just really freaking funny and just honestly kind of cute. Especially because, like, she's like that in combat, but out of it, she is really sweet. You know, she's one of the few characters that when you invite her along in a party, like, her opening dialogue is basically like, hey, be careful, okay? You know, like... she actively kind of cares for the other Arcs defenders. Meanwhile, there are some that, you know, you invite them along and they're basically like, just stay out of my way. And it's like, okay. Okay, Meat Shield. Like, you're not even here for what damage you deal, because you don't deal damage. I just did that too. I am way too tired for this. I'll catch 4 more fish. Like, you know, just stuff like that. My catchphrase today is "but like it seems." Because see, the bonus to Phantasy Star, and why I can pretty safely, like, play even when I'm tired. Like, your perspective getting into things. Yep. You know, I can see you, Chris. I can see you. I don't have to turn around to see you. No, stay off the whiteboard. Stay off the whiteboard. It's just what I have to put up with. It's just how it be sometimes. Like, the main bonus is I can play the game on a controller, and both of my controllers easily reach my bed, so I can literally play from bed. It's super nice. And also, like, really cozy. Like, that's one of those things that just, like, kind of takes me back. Because, like, the room I was in, for the most part, when I was, you know, growing up back in our old house, it was, like, big. There she blows. Wow. It was a little wider than where I'm sitting now to the wall. Like, effective space, it was definitely around, you know, where I'm now to, like, the wall, which is not that terribly far behind the webcam. It was not a wide room. It's pretty long. Like, for an example, I had my bed was basically the top of a bunk bed. So it was about the size of a bunk bed. And, it basically spanned the room. If you were to put it, like, say the room's going this way, like, the room's long, so it's long this way, but narrow this way. If you put it this way across the room, it basically went from side to side. Like, it was not a wide room. And, I had, a small, like, tube TV that I had just, like, a few, like, game consoles hooked up to. And, you know, anytime I was like sleepy or sick, I would just kind of lounge in bed, play video games, all cozy, snug in my bed. Had a wireless mouse after a while and a wireless keyboard, so I could literally do stuff on my computer from bed. Then some rough stuff happened and I stopped liking beds. Even now, I'm still uncomfortable in a bed. But, you know, I kind of need to use it because we don't have anywhere else to put this bed, so it's got to be somewhere, so. And I cannot bring myself to, like, want to throw it out, even though I kind of do. But, you know. That is going to be it for today. Especially where I'm starting to get on depressing topics. This happens when I get tired. I need to stop now before I go further and make myself depressed. So, thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow, where I will hopefully be more awake. See you all then. And now in this end card, I would like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.